to my channel. The struggle is real with Pajami the Makeup Nurse. Today is the Brand Thursday. It's also Backyard Day, Ag Day, Certified Nurses Day, Let's Laugh Day, Poultry Day, Absolute Incredible Kids Day, Farm Rescuer Day, and Chocolate Caramel Day. And the riddle of today is, what do you call an Irishman that keeps bouncing off the walls? Comment down below. And if you want to join the Pajama Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. And we're going to start with, for chocolate caramel day, we're going to use the chocolate Elf Cookies and Dreams milkshake overnight mask. Smells like yummy. And this is a moisturizer. Well, I'm using it as a moisturizer. And it smells so good, like cookies, and like Oreo cookies. And then we're going to use this Vintage Moisturizing Lip Licking Lip Balm in chocolate. I love the taste of this. And the smell. Chocolate. Alright, I was debating on if I was going to do makeup or skincare today. And the reason I chose makeup is because for chocolate caramel, I wanted to use my salted caramel palette. So this is what we're going to use. From Too Faced. It's supposed to smell like caramel, but I don't smell anything, at least right now. Okay, so we're going to start with, let's start with this shade here, Soft and Chewy. So I'm like, do I do like because I have some chocolate products for skincare. Obviously the two that I just used. But I'm like, you know what? I want to use this palette for chocolate caramel. So that's what we're going to do. Let's use this shade here for Caramel Apple. I don't think I've ever used this shade, so that's why I kind of want to use it. And it's a caramel apple. All right, let's use Butter Me Up. I have so much on my mind right now, and yeah, a lot going on with work, but you know, that's golden sugar. But I'm gonna have hopefully a nice relaxing weekend with my friend. I have to get on a call tomorrow. It's a 2-hour call. but hopefully it won't last that long. And that's all I have tomorrow. All right, then we're going to use the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream, even though I already put some eyeliner on. And it doesn't smell like chocolate, but it's kind of chocolate. I'll put it over this. Forgot I had this. Okay, now we're going to use the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams primer. And it smells good. Okay, then we're going to use the I Heart Revolution Chocolate Melted Chocolate Liquid Bronzer. I don't really smell the chocolate. It's supposed to smell like chocolate. Not like the Too Faced one. So it's funny, I called my husband because we got a little bit of our taxes back, and I've been wanting to get this software because not every facility, when I go to the software or go to the facility, they let me get the software, and it does my data analytics so much better than Excel, using basic Excel. And I can do so much, and it helps me. I can make charts better. I can do so much more with this, and the charts are easier to make in this software versus Excel, and I love it. And I try to get it everywhere I go, and and if they don't, then I at least download the free trial because it goes by IP address, and everywhere I go, it's a new IP. And then I just use that work email, but it's only 14 days, and it's only the web version, so it's very limited to me. Then I'm going to use my Chocolate Soleil Bronzer by Too Faced. It smells like chocolate. This is a little bit darker. It's okay though. We'll blend it. And this foundation I used is a little bit on the lighter side, so it smells so good. Now let's blend away. So anyway, we're going to use this chocolate marshmallow and truffle from BH Cosmetics. We're going to use this purplish shade for blush. But anyway, so I've been wanting to just get it personally because I travel, and eventually I want to do consulting work anyway. And if I start getting, now that I've been traveling a lot, if I can get any consulting work, I'd have it. And maybe they'll see what kind of work I can do with this at the hospitals with this software, and even consult with me after or whatever, you know, with my quality or data or whatever. So I've been wanting to get it like for years personally, because of the troubles I get, like every time I go. And even if they're like, okay, yeah, we'll spend that kind of money, because it's like $2,000 for a license. IT never knows how to get it loaded and downloaded for me. It takes like forever to get it downloaded and figure it out. And by that time, I'm almost ready to go to my next assignment. And so we got our taxes, and I'm like, do I really want to spend $2,000? But I think it'll help me in the long run. And right now, I really kind of need, like, there's just stuff I kind of need. And I did download the free trial, and I was able to do one thing that I really needed to do, but that I wanted to do that would make my life easier. But I can do so much more. So anyway, I was asking Ken. So anyway, we're going to use the Too Faced chocolate brownie for my brows. But I was asking Ken, I said, you know, I've been wanting to get it for a while. Is there any way that you think I could just get Minitab? And he goes, well, how much is that going to be? And I said, well, $2,000. And he goes, $2,000, blah, blah, blah. And he started going on. And I'm like, well, it'll make my life so much easier, Ken. I'm serious. And he goes, how is it going to make your life easier? I go, well, you know the difference. You know how, yeah, okay, I'm good at Excel, but I can do so much more with it. And you know, I've been wanting it, and it will help us in the long run. He goes, what are you talking about? Because as soon as I said Excel, he's like, what? And I'm like, he goes, $2,000. Did you say makeup? I said, no, I said Minitab. And he goes, oh, I was ready to kill you that you wanted to spend $2,000 on makeup. And how is that going to make your life easier? Okay, let's use this transition shade, which was Soft and Chewy. And I'm like, no, as much as I would love to spend that kind of money on makeup, no, I'm not that. I know we can't afford that. Not going to blow it all on makeup. Maybe get something for like $100 or whatever, but I get Minitab. I probably wouldn't get any makeup then, because that's $2,000. So I don't know. I'm still. He's like, well, I mean, you did get your LLC. You could tax deduct it, but I don't know. I'm still going back and forth because, I mean, why spend $2,000 of my money for the hospital? But yeah, will it do much? It'll benefit me and them, yes, but right now I don't have an LLC. They're paying me through the agency, and so whatever. I don't know, but it'll make my life easier. And you know, people don't realize. A lot of people don't realize the difference between what Minitab can do for you with data and everything else, and they think that, well, you can just use Excel. Well, there's so much difference between Excel and Minitab. Okay, now we're going to go in with this Ooey Gooey shade. It's not highlighted like a highlight shade that I'd rather have, but that's all right. So anyway, like Excel, like if I want to make a control chart, I have to make the calculations and everything, and then like it would probably take me an hour to make a control chart with calculating all the standard deviations and putting in the formulas. And then after it's made in Excel, then you have to actually read the chart to see if there's any significant changes within the data. Minitab, all I do is copy from Excel like the actual data and the points, like each point and the date, like each month the date, throw it in Minitab, pretty much a click of a button. It makes not only does it make the control chart for me, but it also reads it to tell me if there's any significant changes within the data to see if, like, so then you can drill down on that point of the data to see, okay, why did this change? What's going on in the data that's changing? So I could so that's how you do performance improvement, by using the data and figuring out what's going on. And Minitab does it all for you. It's like, I mean, not everything, obviously. You still gotta do a lot of thinking and stuff. It doesn't take all the thinking away from you, but it does a lot of the, like, grunt work of, like, okay, I got to calculate each standard deviation, put it here and here, and then make the chart, and then I have to, like, read each point and figure out where all the standard deviations are, and all, you know, everything like that. And so anyway, bottom line, it takes minutes to make a chart in Minitab, where it might take me an hour and a half to make a chart in Excel. So, but anyway, we're going to use this NYX. This is Milky Gloss Salted Caramel Shake. So, bottom line, my whole thing is, I was asking him if I could get $2,000 for the software called Minitab, and he thought I said makeup. And he's like, how is this going to make your life easier? I'm like, you know, I've been talking about this for minimum, like, I've been talking about Minitab for over 10 years, and the struggles I get from, I've been asking for 5 since I've been doing the interim work to do the, to get it personally because of all each hospital, but I've been using it for 11 years, and it's even gotten so much more enhanced, and I'm like, I'm dying to get my hands on it and use it and make my life so much easier at the hospital and cut down my time, especially when time is of the essence, especially when you have everything flying at you, all these fires you have to put out. You need to make things easier for you. All right, this is it for the Brand Thursday, using stuff for chocolate caramel day. And before we go, this day in history in 2003, and it's also March 19th, my grandson's 10th birthday. So happy birthday to you, Bentley. All right. In 2003, the Iraq War begins. The U.S. and coalition forces launched Shock and Awe, massive air campaign against Baghdad, marking the start of the Iraq War. The Swallows of Capistrano every year, according to tradition, the Cliff Swallows return to Mission San Juan Capistrano in California on this day, St. Joseph's Day, and their winter migration to Argentina. The first recorded solar eclipse in 721 BC. Babylonian astronomers recorded a total solar eclipse, one of the earliest precise astronomical observations in history. Nevada legalizes gambling in 1931. Seeking to combat the Great Depression, Nevada Governor Fred Balzar signed the bill that made Las Vegas the gambling capital of the world. And I love Vegas. The Bridge of Ramadan in 1945. During World War II, U.S. forces successfully crossed the Rhine River into Germany, a major strategic breakthrough. 1964, Jeopardy! Premiered. The iconic quiz show, originally hosted by Art Fleming, made its debut on NBC. 2001, the Game Boy Advance. Nintendo releases the successor of the Game Boy Color in Japan, featuring 32-bit graphics that revolutionized handheld gaming. In 1953, Academy Awards first was televised. The Oscars were broadcast on TV for the very first time, reaching millions of viewers across the U.S. and Canada. Some birthdays. Action star Bruce Willis in 1955. Legendary explorer David Livingstone in 1813. Actress Glenn Close in 1947. And legendary pitcher Clayton Kershaw in 1988. Some deaths. Author Edgar Rice Burroughs in 1950. Creator of Tarzan and James Madison, buried this day in 1836. Yeah, know if I'm missing something there. Anyway, it's St. Joseph's Day, obviously, a Catholic feast day honoring the husband of the Virgin Mary, particularly celebrated in Italy and by those of Italian descent. And that is it. And the quote today comes from Lao Tzu. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and I'll see you next time. Bye!